Coming to you live from the Cobalt Banker Home Sale Realty Studios here in chilly, but very fall and beautiful Grafton, Wisconsin. And if you're looking to buy or sell a home, maybe interested in a career in real estate, maybe you want to move to beautiful Grafton, give Roy a call. Roy at cbhsr.com, or give him a call, 414-235-0763. They'd love to be your go-to for all your real estate needs. And I realize I say call and call back to back, and it's just memorized that way, so I'm never going to change. But this week, we're back in the studio. We're finally getting back on track from all our big comedy events. And all the way from San Diego, he's a comedian, a writer, a radio personality on Keeping It Weird. Never trust a man with two first names, Rick Jean.
Hey.
How's it going over there, Rick?
It's going well. Thanks
All
for
right.
having me on.
Yep, we saw Rick at the World Series of Comedy. We actually caught his show. So let me entertain you. I'm serious. Let me entertain you. Would you like a bad joke monologue?
Yes.
Give it to us.
Yes.
All right. Lebanon is hit with a huge power outage expected to last a week or more. So until the lights come back on, they'll be known as Lebanoff.
Start.
Oh, we'll see how this one goes. Okay, I wrote this one last night and Molly laughed. Superman's son comes out of the closet this month in the episode. He will now be taken over as Superman.
I didn't know he had a son. What's his name?
Bruce. Superman's son.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's been in the news. Where
I
have you
haven't-
been?
I haven't kept up. I didn't know he had a son.
I don't know how a Kryptonian can have sex with humans. Just get into that debate. Too much power.
You're probably
How
right.
could Lois Lane take that?
The
density of Superman, she's got to be on top.
I would imagine so.
Yeah. All right. William Shatner became the oldest person in space.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
And he already forgot he was there.
I
What a
love
waste
that
of
guy.
money.
90 years old. I hope he lives a long time.
Don't
Was it a
buy
3-minute ride for?
Green bananas there, Captain.
But how perfect would that have been if he would have just blown up? I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
No, what? I want him to live a long time, but I'm just saying, Captain Kirk blows up in his spaceship. What a beautiful death that would be at 90.
Beautiful.
I think it would be really funny if he actually did forget it, and people are like, "How was space?" And he's like, "It was a damn TV show. I was never in space."
Get it through your head.
Like, no, you were just in space. It's a fucking TV show, you idiot.
The Starship Enterprise. Dude, that's good.
The FDA now says taking daily aspirin to prevent heart attacks is a bad thing.
What?
What?
Wait, the FDA just can't change its mind on stuff, can it?
Were you looking at your arm? That's true. Like they've been kind of sketchy, haven't they?
Yeah. Oh no, now it's okay.
I thought it was baby aspirin though. It's
Any
bad for
aspirin.
your stomach. Aspirin's bad
They
for your
said
stomach.
it's individually. Everybody's a snowflake. It's good for some, bad for some.
Rick, do you take
Interesting.
it every day? An aspirin every day?
No, I take a lot of blood thinners and other stuff, though.
Oh boy.
That's why I can't take aspirin.
Oh, I see.
Because,
Alright.
yeah.
Go ahead.
So if a vampire bites your thin blood, does he get it just bursting down his throat like a beer bong?
Yeah, I hope so.
and he gets some medication with it,
Yeah.
and it's low calorie.
A little chalky.
Would blood thinner be harmful to a vampire?
I'll probably go right through him. You get the runs.
Yeah, you would get the runs. I'm shitting blood for days.
What has happened to the monologue?
We're off the rails already. Here we go.
Al Capone's belongings are being sold for $3 million at auction.
Hmm.
And don't forget to pay the taxes on it.
That's great. If you say so.
Hit it, Mal. Let's get this rolling. So we got in the studio today, we got the radio personality on Keeping It Weird. He's a comedian, a writer. Rick Jean!
Hey.
I normally write 2 intros, and if you couldn't tell, I wrote one and forgot to write the second intro when we come back. Sorry about that, Rick. I'll do better next time. But you know what you get right now?
What I get now? Oh, nice.
Do you tip a drone delivery?
No.
No.
I'm sorry, that's Rick's question. I
Yeah.
apologize. I
No.
blurred.
Why not?
It's a drone.
Yeah, who are you tipping?
The guy's got to load the drone.
And
But he's
pilot
not
it.
there.
Send him-
He's still piloting it. He's got the little
Do you
joystick.
Where is
tip
he? Right outside my house with the Radio Shack thing?
You tip
No,
a
I mean,
driver?
No,
Well, that's Amazon, man.
but they're bringing like food and stuff.
no.
No, I got it right here. Here's one. They brought sushi all over the place
Oh, you mean
and
food?
ice cream. Yeah,
No,
drones
still.
deliver sushi and ice cream above Tel Aviv.
How?
Oh, wow.
You throw down a little "I want ice cream" map, and they drop it right there. Now, do you slip it a $5?
Listen, I don't think sushi
Okay.
and ice cream are kosher. So that's not happening. Real.
I wouldn't give the drone cash, but maybe, if I pay on my credit card in advance, you round up or something,
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you may need a little oil here and there. Here, get a little oil for yourself.
So are they completely automated? Do they just have like a
They
Or is
just
there
know where
someone
you're.
piloting
I
them?
think you have to have the stand, like this little square pad, and then it knows where your square pad is, and it just goes. Well, there's nothing in the way because it's flying, so it can just, as the crow flies, get to you.
okay.
There are other drones in the way.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
Yeah. Then people will be robbing the drone.
Yeah. I want the ice cream and the sushi.
I don't know how I feel about drones, period.
I don't either.
I don't like it.
Isn't there going to be some sort of problem with them? They're going to mess up something, killing bees. All right, we got. If you were a shapeshifter, what body would you inhabit the most? Would you be yourself, or would you look like something else?
I would be myself most of the time, and I would
Okay.
only shift shapes as necessary,
Shape. That's a tough.
What do you mean?
to
Like
be
you
in
lock
shape.
your keys out and you shaped a piece of paper? And
Yeah, I mean, it depends what
doesn't
what as required, depending on what I want.
Well, it probably doesn't take as much energy it probably takes energy to maintain it if you wanted to maintain being someone other than yourself.
what do you mean
That's a good
energy?
point.
So you're focusing like you can
You
only
think
be
it drains
someone
your
else
energy bar.
I mean, if you
when you
could
hold your
shapeshift,
breath.
I would think that you would have to focus on what you're changed into.
It would take a lot out of you, probably.
So
is what
you
you're
couldn't
saying.
shapeshift to Jennifer Lawrence for me. You'd have to hold your breath the whole time, or
I don't
Well, you're
know.
probably going to be Jennifer Lawrence, 24 hours a day. She'll probably run out.
you'd glitch out if you're like coughing or sneezing, right? Because that
And then with
takes your-
Jennifer Lawrence,
I don't
have to turn into Molly while she's.
at the same.
That's a big question. Yeah, she's out doing a movie,
there
and
can't
then
be two
all
of
of a
her.
sudden there's Molly, right?
Oh, that's a great one.
Who let her in?
They just switch bodies once in a while.
That could be awkward. Hey guys.
Hey, Molly's bringing us back.
We were off the rails for a moment.
Okay, this is a weird question. How would being able to breathe underwater change your life?
I don't know. Maybe I'll take more baths. I don't know. It probably wouldn't. I really I don't go in the water very much.
But
Even
could
though I
you
live in
make?
San Diego, you think I would?
I
Could you-
know. You
Yeah.
think
Could
so?
you use it to make money somehow?
Yeah, maybe.
I
I
mean,
don't know. It's something I never thought about breathing underwater. What am I gonna do? Fight crime?
you could look for like treasure in the
The
ocean.
shipwrecks and stuff.
Oh, they didn't.
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I guess I could
You
walk
explore-
around down there.
Explore all the shipwrecks. Just start walking on the bottom of
I
the
could
ocean.
do that anyway. So like scuba gear. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna like if I had a superpower, breathe underwater, it'd be like way down at my bottom of choices.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
the choice. If you could
Yeah,
breathe
how would you-
underwater.
What would you do with it?
Huh. Well,
Would you be able to withstand the pressure of being able to go down deep?
That
Because
deep?
I would
I would definitely go
Oh
down.
yeah.
I would
underwater.
want to go
I could
down
stay, yeah,
to
go
those
down.
depths
Just
where
leave it
there's
at
all
that.
the stuff that people haven't even discovered yet.
Yeah,
and
but you can't
like get down there.
survive under the
That's what I'm
pressure.
saying. I said if it also let you withstand the pressure, that's
Nope,
what
you
I
can
would
just
want.
breathe underwater.
No, just breathe underwater. Yeah,
Well, what's the point of being able to breathe underwater if you
that's
couldn't
what I'm saying.
go
I
down?
think I would like to take a nap down there. Just it'd be
That'd be
nice to
quiet.
sleep.
Yeah.
They say that drowning's like taking a big wet
Yeah,
nap.
but there's all kinds of creepy crawlies that are going to come out of the mud when you're sleeping on the bottom of a
Oh,
riverbed.
yeah.
That's going to
Shit.
just
Shark's
suck
gonna
at
come
you.
nibble on you.
Oh well,
You're gonna have
yeah,
leeches all over you.
shark come cruising, eyes, black eyes, tall like a doll's eyes. Yeah, well, I would have to have some kind of thing around me to protect me. Shit, the hell
So
with that.
then you just
Well, I would sleep in a pool. How is that?
Yeah, pool be good. Impress people at pool parties. Look how long I can hold my breath.
the pool just got struck by lightning.
You could win a
Like,
lot of money by telling people I could stay down there for 5 minutes and then get all the people, and then collect
come up
the
at
money.
like 5:03 and act out of breath, like you just made it.
Yeah,
I bet I can do 6 minutes, and you just keep on taking their money.
yeah, double or nothing.
Down there, you got a half-finished game of solitaire down there that you're working on.
Ugh.
Bored.
Was it you that said that when you saw Jaws that you were afraid to even go in a pool?
Yes.
Yeah.
My son was the same way because he thought something was going to come out of the drain at him.
Or like just the splashing just come out of the white something. It's gonna get
Yeah.
me. And like that.
Is that why you don't like the water too much, Rick? Let's go in there a little bit.
Oh, the reason I don't go in the water is my mom almost drowned when she was a kid. So growing up, I was never. She always had like a fear, like don't go out there. So I never grew up like being allowed really in the water,
Can you
And I
swim?
didn't live until I was 14. I didn't live anywhere where there was like natural water. We just had pools, and it really wasn't accessible to me,
Can
So I
you
really
swim?
didn't learn how to swim until I was like 14.
Oh,
Okay.
you can
All
swim
right.
now. But you're
And
in
so and
California.
now, I just don't like the ocean. You got the waves and the salt water.
Well, the thing
That's
is,
an
I mean,
ocean.
like a pool
I
is
know, that's why I
great,
don't like it.
but sometimes when you're in that kind of water and you step on something, it's like, oh, what the hell was that?
Or even a weed or
A
something.
weed or
touches you.
something? Yeah, you something.
But I was
brushes-
in Lake Michigan a few years ago, and it was actually pretty nice.
Yeah, that's our lake.
Yeah.
No,
I live right near Lake Michigan, actually.
I was at the southern tip of it, Indiana.
Okay,
Gross.
I
Well,
know.
that's where all
That's
the,
where all the shit
all this shit
piles
flows
up.
down and goes all the way
Right.
down into the South Bend.
Yep. All of Milwaukee and Chicago's needles just floating on down to Indiana. There you go. Have fun with those guys. No charge. All right.
Wow.
Is there anything you could eat 10 pounds of?
Oh, there's lots of things I could eat 10 pounds of.
What are you going for?
I don't know how much each one it weighs, but a pizza, I could eat 10 pounds of pizza.
It's got to be the density. I was thinking like gold coins. I could eat 10.
Nah, I'm
That's
thinking
not-
of something I want to eat. I eat lots of pizza.
Oh, well, like an atom of dark matter. That's 10 pounds.
No.
I'm thinking just,
I was
stack
also
up pizzas.
Oh, it's that.
What about boiled shrimp? And then you peel them, so you're really not eating 10 pounds, but it's 10
No, you have
pounds
to
of
eat
it.
10 pounds. It doesn't count.
Yeah, when you're done.
Yeah, once
peeling,
you peel
put
them,
'em
you
on
lose the
scale.
weight.
Yeah. You have to eat it. It has to be in your body. 10,
10 pounds of peeled shrimp.
No, I can't do that. That wouldn't be good. I could go for 10 pounds of
You
pizza.
eat like a bear. You just be scooping them in multiple at a time.
Yeah,
I
do
didn't
you like
get-
the Chicago
I
style?
like
It's
Chicago
all
style.
deep dish and it just
Yeah,
feels sick after you eat it. It's
Oh, I
disgusting.
love that.
yeah.
I
feeling.
prefer the thin as well.
Same thing with Chicago hot dogs. Because
They're-
when the Cubs were in the World Series a few years ago, I was dating this girl from Chicago, and she was like, she wanted to make like a whole Wrigley Field kind of thing. So she
Yeah.
made Chicago hot dogs. They were,
I
Chicago
love 'em.
dogs.
What?
You like them? I love them.
They're
Yeah.
just Chicago dogs.
The big
yeah,
beef.
they were just like, she put so much stuff on there. It's like, you have tomatoes
Yeah.
on your hot dogs?
Yeah.
No,
And the pepperoncinis.
The
And the,
pepperoncini.
you would just
You
so
gotta
much
have
shit on a hot dog.
Oh, it's
the
great. I
relish.
like them. I really like them.
they're
Like,
good.
I wanted a hot dog, not a whole meal.
No,
You get a whole
Chicago
meal.
dogs are good.
Chicago
I like
dogs are
them a lot.
awesome. Remember we went and had some dogs. When was that? When we went to did that radio show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first
We had
time
a
y'all ever
Chicago thing.
went to Portillo's.
Yep.
We got to go back.
You have to have a good Chicago dog though, because I've had some kind of bunk ones.
Yeah, it even has the celery salt on it. Everything, I think everything works. I really enjoy it.
I don't know. I'm simple. I'll just throw some mustard on it.
No,
Well,
no ketchup. That's the big
you remember
thing.
No, I don't
Steve
catch it.
Martin's old bit about eating hot dogs? So people,
Who's?
oh, you don't, Steve Martin said,
Oh.
yo, you don't want hot dogs. They have really weird things in them. And he goes, it doesn't bother me because I really enjoy rat turds. Or some shit like that.
All right, this week we have international comedian who has performed all over India, the Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, Melbourne, and is now crushing it through the United States. Let's give it up to Big.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me. Super excited to be here.
Do you think mermaids lay eggs or have live babies?
I think they do both.
Both. How do you?
Well, because they're both human and fish.
Yeah, but the bottom half is fish. If they have live babies, you'd have a mermaid where the top half is fish and the bottom half is legs. They got to lay eggs, right?
Dude, you know that they're not real, right?
They would lay eggs.
There's no
What?
such
They're not
thing.
real? What are you saying?
Yeah.
I just had a mermaid for lunch.
Sushi.
Come on, William. Haven't you seen Splash? They're
The
totally
first
real.
ever cannibal sushi meal of mermaid.
I think it was like these guys that were on the sea for a long time and they saw a manatee and thought it was a mermaid.
It had to be the Norse people because those women kind of resemble. Oh, a
Manatee.
beautiful red manatee.
Oh, watch your mouth. Come on now. You don't want to offend anybody.
Oh, don't
I had
worry.
only the top half anyway. So.
I'll take the top. The fish. Yeah, what would you rather have? The fish head on top or bottom? Or fish part? Mermaid.
Huh.
Depends on the fish. I don't want a shark head. Like a largemouth bass head would be.
Well, I mean, like, would you even know what goes where in the bottom part, though?
It'd be legs and a vagina. Like
No, there's no legs on a fish.
there's no human on a fish. This is a
See,
mermaid.
your theoretical conversation just got really, really crazy. Because can you picture just legs
fish-
and a fish head? They wouldn't be able to swim very well. That's just awkward all around.
Well,
Well,
they got
the
front
tail at
part,
least
they
lets
got
them-
the dorsal fin,
Yeah,
and they
no.
can kick the legs.
You guys are crazy.
They wouldn't have arms. They'd have little fins. And
Either
then
way, that vagina is going to be kind of fishy.
well, you're in the water. I don't know if you can pull them out of the water. In the bathtub. Cher was a mermaid. Like in Cher.
Like in Splash.
Yeah.
Cher was
Tom
a mermaid.
Hanks.
Okay. If you're going down on a mermaid, when you're in the sniper
I'm not doing
position,
that. I'm not
when
doing
you're
that.
in the sniper position, all you see is the legs anyway. So the top half doesn't even matter. You don't want to reach up to grab a.
And you don't want to touch any scales, really. Ugh.
Well, you could have a
Yeah.
trout that doesn't have scales, like a top of a trout.
Next question.
Or a flounder with both of
Well,
them.
I'm a vegetarian. Just for the record, I'm a vegetarian.
This is a weird guy, Vikram. I got to
All
tell
right.
you. Who thinks
Yeah,
up?
no, I've eaten weird shit though before. I've eaten the intestine of a pig in Manila. That is the delicacy there.
Yeah,
The what?
So what of a pig?
intestine.
The intestine of the pig.
Okay.
Isn't that what we
yeah.
do with
That's,
sausage?
Yeah,
No,
isn't sausage casings made out of pig intestine?
I think you're talking about chitlins.
Chit-
It's intestine.
Chitlins.
Yeah, pig intestines.
Yeah, they eat
I don't
them.
know what they are called.
Oh, we don't.
I didn't like it.
Are there mermen?
It's
Yes.
a merman, Pop.
A merman.
Didn't you see the Little Mermaid? Her dad
No.
was the king.
That was
That was Poseidon,
King
though. We
Triton.
don't.
No, he's King Triton
Oh,
in the Little
It was
Mermaid.
Zoolander. He was a merman.
I
Didn't
mean,
you
he
see
looked
the
like Triton,
Water is wet commercial.
but he was a
It's a
merman.
merman, Pop. A merman.
so Molly, would you rather have a merman with the
No.
human part on
Can you imagine how goofy that would look?
walking around with a big erection and a fish head?
No.
I don't think he would be much goofier than you, Tom.
Just a bunch of flailing legs. No. No, thank you.
They can't see above water, so he's just walking in the shit. You
Yeah,
can't see above water.
Just have him wear little goggles with
With
water,
water
in
in
them.
It'd be a big fish head, though, if they raise it up to proportionate. You'd be just
you want
a head and gills.
You want like the bottom part to be
Man,
human,
so you
and
can
then
pee
the
and poop.
top to be
Fish.
Ugh.
Just the top.
a fish.
Or would
mouth.
it look more like the shark guy from the new Suicide Squad movie?
Oh, that's good too. Have you seen New Suicide?
I have not.
Oh, it's great.
Really, is it?
Oh,
Yep.
I haven't seen it
One
too.
of the characters is a shark man.
Oh, that sounds great.
Shark.
Is it
Man.
Shark
He
Teeth?
looked
Yeah.
like just a big muscular. He's got a shark head and face, but he's got real just big buff muscular legs.
He's about as smart as a shark too.
Oh boy.
And he's got the attitude of a shark. All right. Do you have any special coping mechanisms, or do you bottle it up, or do you talk it out? How do you work it out?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, most of the times I bottle it up and then I do like bring it out when I'm on stage or when I
Okay.
see a kid crossing the road when I'm driving, you know.
That's the time. You
Or
picked
when I
the
talk to
wrong
my
card,
parents.
kid.
Dude, I thought you were gonna say something like, I transcendental meditation.
That's what I was thinking. He's from
And I just-
India.
Oh,
I'm
Oh.
picturing.
Yeah, it's like, fuck that.
Elephant
I'm gonna run
pandas.
over a kid and
oh yeah, because I'm Vikram, I'm supposed to meditate and bring it out all during
Right,
meditation.
right.
No.
Yeah. No, he takes
No,
the German
no,
style.
I take it out on kids who are crossing the road. Yep.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, we bottle that shit up till it explodes.
Well, definitely, you live in Chicago, so I know how they drive out there, and they probably do take it out on kids.
Yeah, we just dealt with Illinois people yesterday.
Yeah. Bunch of
I,
fibs.
I think Illinois is okay. You guys
What?
find Illinois drivers crazy?
Yeah,
I think
they're-
Florida people crazy. Like Florida was just insane.
Not Illinois.
Like, yeah, and I'm from India. I used to drive in India, and I found Florida people crazy. So I was like Florida. I'm like, I like before I could check my blind spot, there were like 4 people just zipping like that and that and going. I'm like, I don't know what's with these people.
How is the driving in India, though?
I mean, India is
Crowded?
insane. Like, and
Crowded?
Chennai is okay. I mean, obviously Chennai will be crazy for Americans here, but yeah, India is crazy. Like India, you drive anticipating that the other guy is going to make a mistake, so you drive with like so much tension.
Defensive.
Yeah, very defensive. Like, okay, this guy's going to cut left. Okay, it's green, but still people are going to come. So it's like so stressful. It's like a Formula One race. Like when you're done, like 1 hour, you'll be on the road coming back from work, and then you'll be like you need some kids to take it out on people once you come back. You can't bottle it up.
So is the steering wheel on the right side or the left side in India?
Yeah, it's
That's-
on the right side.
On the right side?
Right side.
Oh, you drive on
Oh,
the
wait,
opposite side?
where is it on the US?
The same, left.
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 Around the
Yeah,
left.
then it's on the right side. It's on the opposite side.
Okay.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, and then it's
settled
keep left.
Right,
there.
right. And so
British
you
road.
drive on that opposite side of the highway as well?
No, I'm driving the correct side of the highway. You guys driving on the opposite.
Hey,
Yeah.
we had mommy daddy issues with England, so we want to do everything
Different.
opposite of what
Just,
they do.
just
Yeah.
because.
Don't tell us what. Well, the rest of the world, except for
Oh, the Queen drives
Great
that way.
Britain, the
Okay.
Queen,
Yeah,
whatever.
we're gonna drive this way.
The Queen shouldn't be driving.
You know, the
She's
Queen
damn near
can't get
100.
traffic tickets.
Why is
I'm
that?
pretty sure the Queen doesn't drive. She's
There-
got people to drive her.
Well, she likes to drive though, but I think
There is a
she's
story.
getting up there in years. She's 94.
What is she driving now? I think I thought this one is back to
She can
Canada.
drive whatever she wants.
Well, yeah.
The Queen can't be arrested or the subject of civil and criminal proceedings.
Huh.
She is exempt from the law. She can drive however she wants. Oh, geez. How long can you survive in the Russian wilderness? This comes with a story. Because we have a toddler here.
I think I can do probably 2 years there.
Whoa, you're going years.
in the Russian
In a
wilderness?
Russian
it gets, So
winter?
it gets really cold in Russia in winter, right?
Yeah.
This toddler
Older than
survived
Chicago?
3 nights with bears and wolves, and they were looking for her for 3 straight days. And this
Wow, I'm
Russian
sure they didn't
toddler
think they were
made
gonna-
it.
Tough little guy.
Holy shit. Wait, how
Wow.
did the toddler get lost in the wilderness first?
Right.
The mother took her eyes
The
off.
mother
of her.
was drinking vodka and he got lost.
She was going somewhere, and the kid was supposed
Fast
to be
and Furious.
following. And she looked back, and the kid was gone
Just
Yeah.
like that.
I mean,
for 3 days.
I think it would depend on what time of the year you started out getting lost in the woods.
Yeah.
Because if you're there with nothing and you start out lost in like the middle of Russian winter,
You know how Germans fare in Russian winter.
not very well.
We don't do so
No,
well.
that's-
Girls
But-
right in
too.
the spring.
Napoleon got their ass kicked going to Russia.
in
but
the
if I got
winter.
lost in the spring and I had time to like build up my shelter and my, whatever.
No, Russia's winter is
No,
just
it's-
waiting for
And
you.
learn Russian as well,
German
right?
blood.
You got to get a bear hide to wrap around you or something, man.
Right. But if I had the springtime to prepare, I'd have that.
It's like 9 feet of snow. No, I'm talking Siberia. Springtime. It's beautiful right now.
It's only 14 below.
Yeah, it's fall in.
Siberia.
You ain't lasting. What are you
Probably
going to eat
not.
and drink?
Vodka.
Russian water? Do you trust that their screams are not going to make it into a mermaid?
She's going to eat a mermaid.
There's a mermaid in the
I mean,
river.
I'm not making it as long as Vikram over here.
Vikram's
2
years.
years, man. He's got
Years.
confidence in his
Unless I get
abilities.
lost with him and then
It seems like if you can go 2 years, you can go 20 years.
I don't think
Like-
you'll make it 2 years because
I don't think
after-
I'll make it. No way. I would die in 8 hours, Molly. No way. 2 years. Hell no. Like, I'm so used to hot and humid temperatures. Like Chicago winter, I can't do. I'm taking
Oh, yeah.
shows in random places because it's warm. Like, I'm not gonna pay you for the show. Yeah, fine. It's just 100 degrees. I'm okay. I'll come there.
Yeah, that's how you choose it. All right, a futuristic thing from a sci-fi movie you want to exist.
Oh, time.
Science-
Not even time travel. I want what's that instant travel called that comes in Rick and Morty?
Yeah, where they
Oh, the
jump-
portal gun?
The portal.
The portal
Yeah,
gun?
oh, that's what I want. Yep. That's
I
what
have
want.
that written down here as something I want. I want the portal gun.
And flight.
awesome,
Come on, I mean,
right?
like a personal flight thing.
is it bad that the first thing that I thought about was the food replicator from Star Trek?
Yeah.
I could make whatever I wanted. I want
Instantly.
cheesecake.
From the Jetsons. Remember? The
There you
little-
go.
and it'll open up.
It makes whatever you want to eat or drink. Just push a button.
You can make parts
There it
to your
is.
car too.
Yeah. See, that's what I
Replicates.
want.
You
I'm
want a
good.
replicate? I kind of want a lightsaber, even though I don't have Jedi skills. I think just lighting it, people are really going to assume you know how to use it. 'Cause how do you get it if you're not a Jedi?
I would prefer some type of phaser because I could just keep a distance from you and just.
You don't want to shoot a phaser at
Can
a
you
Jedi.
even use a lightsaber if
I'll
you're
bounce
not a
it back.
Jedi?
No, you can't.
Yeah.
I don't think you can
General
even use
Grievous
it.
wasn't a
Look.
Jedi. He had lightsabers.
You never saw Jedi's with hair like that, bro.
Nerd.
Nerd.
I don't get the Star Wars reference, but I'm picking up certain things. Okay.
Oh, you're not? Okay, we don't have a Star Wars one. What about a hoverboard from Back to the Future?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
You can have your phaser.
Well,
I'm going to
how
take
not?
your Ghostbusters proton
Why
pack.
would the hoverboard be any different from the future?
The hoverboard doesn't have wheels. It just hovers on the ground.
Oh, we've
you
got
just
similar
fly
enough
over.
stuff to the hoverboard.
Oh, please.
Plus, if I had my choice between a hoverboard and a portal gun wins.
Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't ever
Do
have
it
to
with all
sit
the
in
flights and
hours
the drives.
hours for the car with this guy ever again.
Oh.
I can just
Oh, this is-
Vikram,
don't go there.
Yes, go there.
the dirtiest car I've
Oh,
ever
that.
seen. A beautiful car. It's relatively new. I got in.
We pick this guy up, we give him a ride, and he spends the entire ride bitching about my car.
That's
Posting
right.
pictures.
And I said,
Oh,
please, I didn't post them, but I should. I said, please, the next time you pick me up in a clean car.
He wouldn't let
We're
me
not picking
smoke.
him up
but-
again.
but
He wouldn't let me
Will,
smoke
if-
in my car. He-
He's blowing smoke all in my face while
It's
he's
my
driving.
car.
I know. Get out of your car and
he's
smoke a cigarette.
requesting. Do you think you could turn the windshield wipers up a little bit?
We're in a torrential
Windshield-
downpour. He can't see.
I
and
can
he's got
see.
wipers that go like this.
You don't need to see. Why don't you just take a nap, buddy?
Tom,
I'll-
I'm with you on
He's
this. Will, if
driving.
you're not
seeing
driving,
is
the
what's
driver
important.
decides the wipers. No one else gets to
After
decide
After
on the wipers.
watching Tom drive, trust me, don't get in
I'm
the
a
car with him.
Tom is the best driver.
What? Oh my God! I'm riding around this.
You are the
filthy,
worst
filthy
passenger.
mobile.
And then
You are the worst.
going back, Will, according to me, if the car is clean, I think they are a serial killer. The car
Right?
has to be dirty.
It's just a tool. All right, welcome back, Universe to Off the Rails podcast. Thanks for cleaning up my mess there, Will.
You're
Ma,
welcome.
I blame you
Why?
because you caused it.
Because you brought him forth.
The Terminator should go back in time and kill you before I was born to save that monologue.
Yeah.
So we got my mom here and the very talented Kathleen Dunbar. Hey,
All
welcome,
right.
Kathleen.
Hey,
Kathy,
thanks for having me, guys. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
having
sorry.
me.
Sorry about my monologue there. I'll do better.
Happy Mother's Day, Barb.
Thank you. Same to you.
Yeah, that was a terrible set. Now I know why they pay me the big bucks.
Yes.
Why we're still
Yes.
stuck in Wisconsin. You're out in Vegas. 19 years already. Congratulations
Oh,
on that.
Yeah, May 1st was my night. I actually arrived the night before. We were supposed to arrive May 1st, but we got in a day, kind of a day early, because we were planning on kicking around and taking our time, but we drove through. But yeah, May 1st is my official anniversary, and best move I ever made. Best thing I ever did in my life, besides having a son. It was the best thing I did was move to Las Vegas. I absolutely love it.
Kathleen, do you remember your going away party in Milwaukee?
Absolutely. I have the whole thing on video.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
And you remember where that was?
At the don't tell me, Victor's.
Yep, Victor's.
Yeah,
Yes.
Victor's. I still go to Victor's every time I come back to Milwaukee. They have the best food.
They really do.
People don't realize that you can come in there and just have an incredible dinner, a beautiful glass of wine, and get laid. And it's all for under $30.
Wow.
Tom Bob's like, where's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
If
put
you
you
can't get laid at Victor's, you're not trying to get laid.
That's right.
Ah, I'm going to remember that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, let's do this.
Tell Hurricane I sent you, Barb.
Okay.
Hurricane. Oh no.
Cool.
All right, Ma. Let's just get right into it. Did you really wear pasties when you were a stripper? Or did you go all out?
Oh my God. You're going to bring that up again.
We're going
huh?
right to it.
Okay.
Were you a stripper?
Go ahead.
For a really short time.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't you on the beach in New Orleans, was it?
I don't know. William never forgets the titty.
Let's see. Come on, Mosh. This is really going off the rails
Yeah.
right off the bat.
Right in.
No, I think you tried to save me last time you told me, like when I was 34, that you told me you were a stripper. And you said, oh, but I wore pasties. And I'm calling bullshit this Mother's
Well,
Day
then, no,
episode.
that's an exotic dancer
Yeah.
if you're wearing pasties.
Yeah.
That's an artist.
That's,
What did you wear?
I wore pasties.
She's a classy lady.
Yeah.
All right.
And panties.
And panties. There you
Yeah.
go.
So you're basically in a swimsuit.
Missy
kind
says
of.
she loves you.
I always thought the difference was no gum. So
Yeah,
it's pasties, exotic dancer, stripper.
Right.
Okay, I always thought it was stripper was gum.
It's probably the
You know.
second requirement.
Hey,
Okay.
do you remember that? I'm not going to name the strip club, but the comedy club was underneath it, and the strip club
Yes.
up there. Okay, and when they change girls, there's a guy that comes out, and he wipes down the pole, and that guy's wearing a tuxedo. That's a class joint.
Wow.
I often wonder, are they cleaning that pole or applying grease to that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Delousing it.
Probably both.
Delousing.
So what's
Yeah,
the most
so-
unexpected thing you found out about childbirth when you were giving birth?
They want to keep living with you. What do you mean? Here's your baby. Take it home.
I'm done.
I did my job.
I've just gone through a painful experience. I'm feeling a little drained. And now I have to take care of this thing. 20 years? Fuck off. I think the thing that I really did not understand was just how quite intense a young boy's bodily fluids can
Uh-oh.
accumulate.
Mm-hmm.
The very first time he was maybe a week old, and crying all night, would not sleep. And of course, I'm completely inexperienced, and I'm calling every aunt I know and saying, "What do I do?" "Well, maybe he's hungry." I go, "No, he won't eat. Or he just ate." Or, "Is he wet?" "I just changed his diaper." I go, "Well, is he sick?" I go, "Well, does he have a temperature?" So I've never taken anyone's temperature rectally before.
Ooh.
So I got her on the phone, and she goes, "Put him on his side." And infant babies don't move when you put them on the side. They just lay there like a brick. And then you put Vaseline on the thermometer, and then you slide it, you slide it into the pooper. And then you wait a minute. And I'm staring down at this thermometer, and all of a sudden it starts to move, and it shoots across the room. I swear to God. And this shit, just shit. It's on the wall, it's on the bed, it's on me, it's on the floor. And then he fucking fell asleep.
You found what was wrong.
Yeah, you unplugged
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Yes. Oh my God. It was horrible. And here's what was weird. When he was born, May 12th, that was Mother's Day. It was a Sunday. So he was kind of born on Mother's Day. So Mother's Day and his birthday are always kind of our little day that we so his birthday is Wednesday. He'll be old.
She doesn't give out the exact. He's got to be in his 40s, right?
Yeah, he's 40. He'll be 40, 74. So 47?
Wow.
Yeah.
47.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had him when I was 4.
We're buying it. We're buying it.
I'm not old. I'm a slut.
Oh, the funny thing is, Kathleen, because you guys.
No, you don't know what the funny thing is. That's why they pay me the big bucks.
And I'm not going to ask you to run your material, but you have a great story about when he got his first place.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but it just raising a kid, Barb, right? And is that your only one? Do you have more?
Oh no. My first one, we named him Head, and that happened right at birth. I'll tell you, he was 8 pounds 10 ounces. The head was 7 of it.
He had a big head.
Yeah.
This one here, he's had.
No.
His brother.
No.
His brother.
Oh,
Brother head.
so that one's head and this one's asshole.
Yes. Yes.
I call him Mo.
Yeah, that was laid.
Well, he come on for Christ's sake. I had him in the emergency room.
Yeah, I came out
He
immediately.
couldn't wait.
Yeah. Wow. And now you've spent the rest of your life trying to get back there.
Oh my God, yes. They got
You are a
good-
bit of a mama's
good
boy.
drugs.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I got a question for you, William.
What's that?
Do you feel good about yourself? Yeah, that's it.
Kathleen's already dying.
Yeah, that's already a no.
Feel good about yourself.
Oh shit. Oh.
Not allowing me to call myself a comedian because I was supposed to be a doctor, and my ma only has one thing. My son's not a doctor, but at least he's a comedian. And you jump in.
Oh.
No, he's not. That's all she has left to hang on, or I'm useless.
Well,
I'm just taking up air.
Kathleen is a comedian. You ask her opinion. I won't say a thing.
No,
See
you
what she has
say it to
say.
my mom that your son's not a comedian.
I already know.
You just saw his set. No, the thing is that he was calling himself a comedian. I'm like, you have a comedic podcast, you do comedic writings, but you don't get in front of an audience and perform
Yes.
stand up for them. And then it's all this semantics. Well, a comedian's not just a stand up comedy. To me, a comedian is a stand up comic. And it's if you don't go around and perform, then you're not really you can't call yourself a comedian.
I agree, because it's actually like almost like a title of a job. I'm hiring a comedian. They expect you to be able to come and perform live in front of an audience for an hour. That's what a comedian is. You could say, I'm a funny guy. I'm a humorist.
All right.
I work on a humor radio show. I get that all the time. I can't get my oil changed without somebody saying, "You're a comedian." I'm a comedian. And I go, what's your name? Joe Schmitzel. Yeah, I never fucking heard of you. And then they go, well, I did a show at Bill's Bar over on Eastern. Have you been to Bill's Bar? No, it's a little busy headlining at the Strip at the MGM. I'll go to open mics. So they think if they stop at an open mic and then, and do 2 minutes of shit, when it's shit, right, William? We've seen it.
It is, yes.
Remember the Safe House? And there would be these guys that would come in and do the same. God bless you, at least, sir. You're writing new material every week. That's huge. And let's get real. We all write material, and then 1 out of 30 actually is something that works.
Well, listen, you heard the monologue. You heard the monologue. Would you consider that a humorist? I'm just saying.
So, Barb, tell me more about the childbirth.
It's actually like shitting a bowling ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only you can use that bowling ball, right?
Yeah. Well, you can stick your fingers in the child too.
Wait. No, that's gonna come out like way wrong.
Holy crap! Look at the time.
People are gonna... that came out not like you meant it to come out.
Let's hold up on that for a minute. And this is the thing.
My.
Get him out.
Yeah.
I don't think she understands how that works.
Yeah. Oh my God, that just.
So he really is an asshole.
That really.
Yes.
That 3-finger grip,
Yeah.
When you have a boy, where do you put that 3rd finger?
Well, he likes it in his mouth.
What is even happening?
This has never happened. This has never happened before. I'm the cleanest one here.
I told you she was dirty. I warned you.
I love it in the mouth. Thanks, Ma. That's great. All right.
Anne has no filter.
Have you put a curse on your own children? Because my mom has a curse she puts on her own children.
Which one?
Which one? I hope you have one just like you.
Oh, yeah. I used to hear that all the time.
Oh, do you have kids?
No.
That guy? Asshole, do you have kids?
Well,
No. Not yet.
I couldn't remember his name. Yeah.
You know what? We're taking a couple weeks off of that bad joke monologue. Take a few weeks off.
His sperm probably commits suicide.
That's just saying that your sperm does not want to create life.
Well, let's get real, Mom. First thing, his sperm has to find a woman. Okay.
Oh, Molly's his woman.
Oh no,
Molly's his woman.
I know it. She's way out of his league, right?
I know.
Molly
11
girl.
years. I know.
11 years.
I can lick my eyebrows.
No, we can't.
All right, let's see that because we made Molly put her fist in her mouth last
We have
week.
that for the bonus episode. We got that going on.
No.
What's your go-to guilt trip on your kids? Because I know
Me?
mine got one. Yeah, your guilt trip.
That they don't ever come visit me. They've
Oh,
only visited me. I've been in Vegas 20 years. They've visited me twice.
you hear that, Kathleen's kid? Twice.
Well, now they have a child. So that's the thing that drove me nuts is when, he had the baby, he would say things to me like, I says, well, when are you going to come visit me? Mom, we'd have to buy 3 tickets. Do you know how expensive children are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, she's fucking 5. You have no idea what expensive is.
Wait.
Yeah, wait. I go, she gets to those teenage years where her shoe size changes every 6 months and they've got to be designer shoes or designer pants. Yeah. So he's and he makes good money. You know, it's not like she's a nurse. She makes good money. It's like, but you know, I'm tired of, because I'm not coming to Wisconsin. I hear it's really bad there, the COVID.
No, we're all right.
Somebody
all
was telling me that's really, like, really bad. Now, what's your mask thing there? Do you got to wear masks?
Not really. We
lot
do,
of
but
places have stopped. Everyone, they're kind of, most places aren't requiring it anymore, and people are choosing either to or not to.
I'll just put it on. But what's great about the mask is, you know, I'll just use a Kleenex. Because, you know, this is me walking around the casino, and, you know, there's always those really ugly people. And then you're like this, and you're like this. You know, you're like, but underneath the mask, I'm going, oh, look at that.
You can say things too. They don't know.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm seriously. It's like, here I am. He goes, ma'am, you had to wait till we seat you. And you're like,
You're gonna have to relearn how to censor yourself after
I
the
know. Because I'm gonna be walking around going, oh, fat
Oh,
bitch,
shit.
look at that fat bitch. Oh.
Shit, they can see my mouth now. Damn it.
Like there was one in the casino. Okay, you're not supposed to label people, right? You can't use certain words, right? You're not supposed to just but okay, picture her, 22, 23, extremely overweight, black spandex pants, black shoes, black top, black backpack, short spiky pink hair, and a Hello Kitty tattoo on her cheek. And you know what she was.
yeah, half a pack of Newports and $5.
Listen,
Yeah,
black
okay.
is very slimming.
No, single. That's what I was thinking. Single. You were supposed to say Antifa, bastards.
Oh,
I don't even like to think about them.
No.
Oh no.
You know, we have a rule. We have a rule of 3 here: no politics, no religion, and no Brett Favre.
So what? Okay, now you just open up that can of bullshit. So what's going to happen with Aaron Rodgers? People are like, "Oh, Aaron Rodgers is just a diva," and I go, "Well, you be one of the top MVP quarterbacks in the country and still don't have, you know, a Super Bowl playoff because the team doesn't want to build a team for you." What are your guys' thoughts on that? What's going to happen with Aaron Rodgers? I say he should go. Get the fuck out
I
of Green
think
Bay.
he should go too. I
Yeah.
agree. I mean, they've already proven if they wanted to prove that they wanted, like you said, to build a team around him, their first pick would have been an offensive player, a wide receiver, or somebody that can help him. But instead, they went with a defensive player. They're almost saying, "Fuck you. We're
They
going to
picked
do
a
it our way."
quarterback. They picked a quarterback.
Well, they
What
picked
the
the
fuck was
quarterback
that?
2 years back.
See, look, I think he should go, and then Bill Belichick will pick him up for the
Yes.
Patriots, and then there they go.
Well, you know, I think San Francisco offered the number 3 pick in the draft. And also, I think their quarterback and Garoppolo and a couple of picks, and they turned them down. And I was like, that would have been a perfect thing to do. Take that pick in the draft.
Well, and if he doesn't want to play there, why would they keep him there?
Right,
I mean,
right.
Well, again, it's like to me, it's just like what happened with Brett Favre, and it's just my opinion. What I saw, they didn't want to support him. They didn't want to help him get the team to a playoff, so they didn't want him anymore. And he said, "Fine, if you don't want me, I'll go. I can still play. I'll go play somewhere else." I mean, look what Tom Brady did. Tom Brady gave the biggest fuck you to the New England Patriots in the history of the game. The biggest fuck you. It was like, fuck you, Bill. Fuck you, Bill Belichick. And I hate Tom Brady. Okay, I'm sick of hearing Tom Brady. My favorite burn. It's like we're sick of it. But then when I was rooting for him when he went to
Tampa.
You were rooting for a fuck you, is what you were rooting for.
Is it a bad time to tell you that Tom's a huge Patriots fan?
I'm just an asshole all around. Why you got to keep piling on?
Here was my best burn ever in the history of me being a comedian.
Okay.
We're at a friend's party, Super Bowl, Eagles, Patriots. Was that 3 years ago, 4 years ago?
Mhm.
And really good friend of mine in Las Vegas, Rick D'Elia from Boston, loves Tom Brady, would have Tom Brady's baby if Tom Brady would let him get within 10 feet of him. He just loves the Patriots and loves Tom Brady. So I says, are you coming to Troy's party to watch a Super Bowl? No. So all you fuckers are going to be talking shit about Brady or shit about, I just want to stay home and watch my game on my TV with nobody interrupting or anything. So we get to the party and there's about 30 people at this party. And as you know, the Patriots lost. So as they're losing, me and Derek Richards, who are the three of us are like the trifecta of goofballs in Vegas. We're very, very good friends. We're texting Rick D'Elia. Patriots are losing. What the fuck's going on? Fuck you. Fuck you, bitches. Fuck you, assholes. Every time Philadelphia scored, boom, Philly scores. And he goes, fuck you, Dunbar. He goes, I'm going to block you. So I texted back, well, at least somebody from New England knows how to block.
Whoa!
Burn.
That's a good-
Oh wow.
He didn't talk to me for 2 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah. But no, I was like, you know, you're right. If here's this great 7 freaking Super Bowls and Belichick wanted him to go away. I never understand that. And they're doing that with Aaron Rodgers. So I'm sorry. You could call him a diva, but he's one of the best quarterbacks in the game. And you're either going to take me somewhere with this team or I will go somewhere that will. Because I guarantee you there's teams all over the country now just going, I didn't mean to turn you on, asshole. Yeah, going, we got a shot at getting Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I don't think Green Bay appreciates what they've got. So yeah, go if you can go somewhere else, and then we'll see. But I think what Tom Brady did, I think Aaron Rodgers looked at that and went, holy shit, I should go somewhere else.
Well,
Maybe
not
I should
only
try
that,
that.
Through the whole Favre debacle, Aaron Rodgers sat there and kept his mouth shut, didn't say a word, didn't get involved. He waited for his time, and then he excelled.
Yeah,
You should treat that man, give him whatever he wants, man.
right.
Like,
And he's not even asking for money. He's asking for a team. He's not saying, you just got to pay me more fucking money. He's saying, no, I need a better offense. This is what I need. And they didn't do it. So, you know, if it's any relationship, you know, when somebody disrespects you, you can give them another chance, but then how many chances before you go, yeah, I got to move on. You know?
Tom, Molly, you
Hey,
hearing this?
let's not fuck shit
Molly,
up
are you
for me
picking up what I'm laying down here for you, girl? Are you picking it up?
Listen, I have to tell you, Tom did a
I'm-
monologue.
I'm going to say it one more time, Molly. Victors.
I'm going with his mom after this.
Hey, girl.
Tom did
Tell
a
Hurricane I
monologue.
sent you. Sorry, William. Tell Hurricane
No,
I sent you.
I have to tell you that Tom did a monologue that was probably his best monologue that he had ever done. And Molly had accidentally had the audio off. So the shit hit the fan. And then when they put it
Yeah.
live, or it was live, but when they rebroadcast it, Tom made Molly read the jokes and then he heckled her. And I was like, she's not going to put up with that much more of
He's
that
like,
shit.
he's like, here, I know how we fix it. You read my jokes, and we recorded them separate, and I read his jokes. It was actually pretty good. It worked out.
Oh, boy. So I don't know. That's just my thinking on Aaron Rodgers. When I heard that was a big topic, him going to Denver. But I guess that's not a done deal. I guess it's still.
No, he'll sit out this year.
Do you think he shook up? Do you think he shook up Green Bay? Do you think Green Bay was kind of like, oh fuck, we got to get our shit together? You know.
I think all those old men are set in their ways that when you hit a certain age, you're going to fall off a cliff, and they think Rodgers hit that.
I don't think he
Not
hit it at
everybody's-
all. He's got a lot more in the tank, man.
Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, he's not going away. He's not going to retire. I
No, I
thought he
think he'll
would have
just sit out.
retired, but I don't think he'll sit out either. So somebody's going to grab him.
I don't think Green Bay's getting rid of him.
It's going to cost a lot to get him. So
Well,
I mean,
that does come a point where how much money? But didn't Tom Brady go to like Tampa for like almost nothing?
Yeah, bag of
Just to
juice fruit or something.
because
No,
he,
but
you know, there comes a point where you don't need the money anymore.
well, Tom
Yeah.
Brady was a free agent though, so he was free to go anywhere. The
Oh.
Packers still have the rights to Aaron Rodgers, so people are going to have to give up draft picks or players in order to get him in a trade. So it's a
Yeah.
little different.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see. And the Packers are just, I don't know, they're just stupid. They need to bring Bob Harlan back. Bob Harlan was smart at running the team. That's just my opinion. I don't know nothing.
All right, Kathleen Dunbar. You got funnydunbar.com to check out all your stuff. So, what was the hardest part about leaving Wisconsin when you finally decided 19 years ago?
Well, I had to wait a couple of weeks till I sold my house. When I made the decision, I literally wanted to get in the car and start driving. I'm not kidding. I wanted to, and it was weird how things magically, you know how when you make the right decision, everything just falls into place. I'd had this job for this company out in Waukesha that I absolutely hated. I hated the people there. I hated my boss. The head of the company was a complete alcoholic. He would show up to work every day wasted. On 9/11, he was wasted because it was his birthday. So when the towers were hit and it came on the news, he decided to gather us all in a conference room to tell us what happened. And he was fucking drunk. So I'd already decided that I'm moving to Vegas. So I put my condo on the market. I had a condo down on Prospect, downtown Vegas, and it sold like quick. I got a huge, like twice what I paid for it 5 years prior. And I was getting ready to tell my boss, because I decided, okay, I'm going to leave, like, was it April 26th or 27th, whatever it was. And like 2 days, a day after my closing, and hired movers to move all my furniture, and was all ready to go in and tell my boss I quit. And I got fired.
Whoa.
Which was awesome because I disrespected that drunken boss one day. He had asked me about a project, and work started at 8, and I would get to work about 10 after 7. I was always the first one there. I'm always the first one everywhere. If you have a party and Molly, and you invite me, the party starts at 7 o'clock, I'm showing up about 6 o'clock. That's just what I do. I'm an asshole that way.
Tom's always early too.
Yeah. Does he always come early too? I had a feeling.
Damn it. And I control that.
So he's like, well, what's going on with this project? I go, dude, let me get in the door and get a cup of coffee in me. I just walked in the door. Like, I have to go out to the factory and check on the project where it's at. And that pissed him off. So the great news is I was able to collect unemployment for like 6 months. When I moved to Las Vegas. It was a big, like, fuck you. And they gave me a severance, like $3,000 severance pay for firing me.
Nice.
And so it was like, fuck. So everything just worked out. And yeah. So, and then I didn't quite buy a place in Vegas yet. Because I didn't know if I was going to stay there. I'm like, am I going to like it? 3 days in, I'm like, I'm not going back to Wisconsin. So what was the hardest part? Probably just leaving my family, leaving my son, even though he was dating the girl he eventually married. I knew he was happy. I mean, he was a grown up. He wasn't a kid. That was hard, but there was nothing. I mean, it was just go. Happy. I was, and my best friend was supposed to move. It was her idea. She's like, let's move to Las Vegas. She's the one who introduced me to Las Vegas. And I said, yeah, this is a great idea. 19 years, she's still not here. She still hasn't come. So if I would have waited for her, I would still be in Wisconsin. So
Be in studio.
yeah. So there wasn't really anything hard. It was all pretty. It's sometimes those decisions you make and you just know it's right, because there is nothing that makes you question what you're doing. I never questioned it. It was just go.
Do you still get called out in Vegas? I know when we visit there, everybody can pinpoint we're from Wisconsin instantly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I had 2 last night here in Reno. 2 people from Milwaukee.
They just knew.
Well, no, they I think they follow me on Facebook.
Okay.
So they came up to me after the show, go, "Hey, my name's Stash. It's my wife Margie, and we're from Milwaukee." And I'm like, "Yeah, what the fuck? You really? Did you bring some cheese curds? You know?" But yeah, I get that a lot. Every once in a while, somebody will say to me, "I detected an accent," and I hate my accent, but it
My
is what it is. Yeah.
Listen, I gotta tell you though, if you go to Las Vegas anywhere with Kathleen, it's like she's Sharon Stone.
Oh, shut up.
They all know her. Kathleen, how you doing? The valet comes and takes her car everywhere you go. She gets
I'm sure
the
she
red
knows that
carpet
party.
treatment.
I know some people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tom's mom has probably the strongest accent
Who
and I-
does?
that I can't quite
I-
place. You
I-
do.
Well, I don't know. You guys tell me.
Oh,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't know. Oh,
Oh,
for
yeah,
Christ's sake.
there
Oh
ain't.
yeah. Are you coming with Barber? No.
Come in with where?
She said, or no. She says that all the time.
Coming with? Where are we going?
I always ask him, you want some or no?
Or no.
See,
Yeah.
it's a no. It's a no. Is nobody else says no, and I don't know where the no comes from, but
Or come here once.
I
That's
don't
another one.
either.
Come here once.
The
Our-
craziest,
Were you?
Come
the
here once.
craziest one that she's got is her double L's turn into an RE, so she sounds like she's talking like a pirate.
Argo, get that. Argo, do that for you.
Yeah.
oh
Ar-
yeah,
Argo.
Oh, Argo.
Awesome.
The other one that I've been called out on, there's 2 I've been called out on in Las Vegas that really got me into a lot of trouble. Got my ass picked on when I first moved to Las Vegas. Right? What did we have? I don't know if they still have it in Milwaukee, but everybody had, your debit card was a time card, right? TYM8.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go out to dinner. A couple of comics. And the one comic says, instead of going to the cafeteria here at the casino, let's go. I know a place on Sahara Avenue. We'll get some sushi. And I said, oh crap, I don't have enough money. I'm going to have to go find a time machine and get some cash. And he goes, the fuck, Dunbar? A time machine? Want to go back to 1986 when you had 100 in your top drawer? Well, fuck you, fuckers. No, time card. What the fuck, a time machine? And it just, to this day, they bust my bullet. Hey, Dunbar goes back to time and gets fucking money. Shut up. Just shut up. And again, in a car with a bunch of comics, and they go, Kathleen, which way are the directions? I go, turn right up here at the stop and go lights. Fuck. The what, Dunbar? The stop and go lights. Like, oh, shut up and leave me alone. They're stop and go lights. They stop and then you go. So yeah, every once in a while, the old Milwaukee gal slips out and busts my chops, and yeah, it's a bunch of what are you gonna do? But I know when I first moved to Vegas, I actually talked to some people in the business, and I said I'm thinking about taking some speech classes because they can do that, like they get rid of a New York accent or a British accent, and they said no, leave it because you're so unique. There's nobody else that sounds like you. Like if they hear you on the radio or hear you on TV, they're gonna go, "That's got to be fucking Dunbar." There's one comic in Vegas. His name's Quinn Dale. Did you guys ever see a guy named Quinn Dale?
I've worked with him, yeah.
Oh my God, he's so funny. He's so funny. He's a degenerate, funny guy. And he calls me Kathleen fucking Dunbar. He goes, I don't know if you guys know, but that's Kathleen fucking Dunbar over there. And she'll call you on the fucking phone every once in a while. I go, shut up. But yeah, it is what it is. And what are you going to do? You know,
Yeah, you
nobody
ever-
seems to notice it at Victor's.
Oh, there you go,
Oh,
Mom.
okay.
Damn, she's dropping it hard.
Wow.
Tell a hurricane I said hello.
Hurricane.
The hurricane. All right, Kathleen, we've had an awesome time. Where can we find you or where can we see you? You doing anything online or do we got to come all the way out to Vegas to see you?
Well, I have a dry bar special coming out in June. I think it's June. So that'll be accessible. You can catch all of that on my website, funnydunbar.com. See my schedule on there, and you can see I will be posting a link to that dry bar special once it comes out. And that's about it. Just glad to be back to work. I'm kind of booked solid till the end of June right now.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you very
Which
much.
is such a treat because it's just been, it's kind of weird though, because like last night we were like, you know, gonna start drinking, and then we're like, I gotta do a fucking show. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, now that I'm back to work, and the show seems to really be work, you know, but I'm thrilled and excited, and I love the Laugh Factory. I love Reno. Reno's a great town. It's beautiful here right now. I'm just looking outside over at the El Dorado and the mountains, and I'm very lucky. I'm very blessed, and glad to know you, William. You've been a good friend. all
No,
these
you
years.
absolutely 100%.
Thanks for having me on. It was my pleasure.
William, your son says he's going to hit up with Victor's next time he's in Milwaukee.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Well,
yeah?
thank you, asshole. Thank you, Molly.
Thank you very
Great.
much.
And
All
happy
right.
Mother's Day, Barb.
Happy Mother's
Oh,
Day,
thank
everyone.
you.
All right. Remember, universe,
We're not good enough.